Have you ever wondered what humans will look like in 1,000 years or 1,000,000? Will we have bigger brains, smaller bodies, or maybe even merge with machines? It sounds like science fiction, but human evolution hasn't stopped. In fact, it might be happening faster than ever before. Let's dive into the fascinating and sometimes strange future of our species. First, let's get one thing straight. Evolution isn't just about cavemen turning into modern humans over millions of years. It's a continuous process of adaptation. The pressures of survival have changed. We're no longer running from saber-toothed tigers. Today, the challenges are different. New diseases, changing diets, and a world dominated by technology. These new pressures are shaping us in subtle but significant ways. One of the most debated topics is our brain. For millions of years, the human brain has been getting bigger. But some studies suggest that over the last 20,000 years, the average brain size has actually started to shrink. Now, don't panic. This doesn't mean we're getting dumber. One theory is that as we formed complex societies, we started to outsource brainpower. We don't all need to know how to hunt, build a shelter, and find medicine. We can rely on specialists, on the collective intelligence of our community. In a way, the internet is a massive extension of this, a global external brain. So our brains might be getting more efficient, not necessarily smaller in a bad way. What about our bodies? Our lifestyles have changed dramatically. We sit down a lot more, and our food is softer and more processed. This is already having an impact. For example, wisdom teeth are becoming increasingly rare. Our ancestors needed these extra molars to grind tough, raw foods. But with modern cooking and utensils, they're often just a source of dental problems. Over many generations, it's possible that wisdom teeth could disappear completely. Similarly, our jaws are getting smaller because we don't need to do as much heavy chewing. This is one reason why so many people need braces today. Our teeth are crowded into a smaller space. In the distant future, humans might have smaller jaws and fewer teeth. Our hands might also change. Think about how you're holding your phone right now. Our thumbs and fingers are doing things they never did before. Constant swiping, tapping, and typing. Some scientists speculate about a future where our thumbs become longer and more dexterous, and maybe our index finger also adapts for more precise screen interaction. Our posture could also be affected, leading to what some call a tech neck, a curve in our spine from constantly looking down at devices. Over millennia, our skeletons could adapt to this new default posture. Let's talk about something a little more out there: genetic engineering. For the first time in the history of life on Earth, a species us can consciously direct its own evolution. Technologies like CRISPR gene editing give us the ability to snip out and replace bits of our DNA. Right now, this is mainly talked about for curing genetic diseases like cystic fibrosis or Huntington's disease. And that's incredible. It could eliminate immense suffering from the human experience. But where do we draw the line? Once we can eliminate disease, what's to stop us from enhancing ourselves? Could parents choose to give their children genes for higher intelligence, greater athletic ability, or even a specific eye color? This opens up a huge ethical can of worms. Would it create a new kind of class divide between the genetically enhanced and the naturals? It's a future that could be both amazing and terrifying, and these are conversations we need to be having right now, because the technology is already here. Another major driver of our future evolution is space travel. If humans establish colonies on Mars or other planets, we'll face completely new environmental pressures. Mars has lower gravity, about 38% of Earth's. People born and raised on Mars might evolve to be taller and more slender, with less bone and muscle density because they don't need to fight as much gravity. They would also be exposed to higher levels of cosmic radiation, which could increase the rate of genetic mutations, accelerating their evolutionary path in unpredictable ways. Over thousands of years, these Martian humans could become so different from us that they might even be considered a new subspecies of human. And what about the ultimate sci-fi scenario, merging with machines? This is the world of cyborgs and transhumanism. It might start small. We already have pacemakers and cochlear implants. What's next? brain-computer interfaces that allow us to connect our minds directly to the internet, nanobots in our bloodstream that fight diseases and repair cells from the inside out, artificial limbs that are stronger and more capable than biological ones. In this future, human might not be defined by our biology alone. It could be a fusion of organic and synthetic parts. We could overcome our biological limitations, perhaps even aging and death itself. The question then becomes, at what point do we stop being Homo sapiens and become something new entirely? Homo cyberneticus, perhaps. It's a mind-bending thought. We would be designing our own successors. So, what does this all mean for us? The future of human evolution is no longer just in the hands of nature. It's in our hands too. The choices we make today about our technology, our environment, and our ethics will shape the future of our descendants for millennia to come. We might become taller, have smaller jaws, and more nimble fingers. We might edit our genes to be healthier and smarter. We might even become a multiplanetary species or merge with our own technology. The one thing that's certain is that the human of the far future will look back at us, the people of the early 21st century, as a transitional form, just as we look back at our own ancient ancestors. It's a humbling and incredibly exciting thought. What do you think the biggest change to humans will be in the next 1,000 years? Let me know your ideas in the comments below. Thanks for watching this journey into our potential future. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations into science and technology. See you in the next one.